Okay, traders, so today we're going to look at Apple stock and its unbelievable 10% move on the day, and it's tacking on an extra 6% after hours, and what this means going into tomorrow and into the end of the week. So we're going to look at the price action over the last couple of months, and what we can see is we've been in this bullish pattern where we had this breakout on this triangle, we had the confirmation, we were building out this incredible bull flag structure, and then we had this unexpected move to the downside and what appears to be a bull or a bear trap, simply because this large red candle was never confirmed, right? The next day after we broke down from this range, the next day we closed above it, the following day we closed above the low, and then today, lo and behold, we had this massive impressive move to the upside. So what does this mean for the stock, and where is it going next, and where do I think is likely, or how it's going to play out over the next couple of days? So it's easy for the stock obviously to keep going. I mean, on this massive green candle, we have RSI upticking, not even in oversold territory yet. We could continue higher from here, much just as easy as we can probably put in some bullish consolidation. If we do, I see us attacking this 225 area, right? And I believe we have a gap fill. Let me go to the daily chart, right? So we have a gap fill at 221.17. So I'm going to mark that off as well. Or sorry, we have the gap fill is actually at 223.96. So that's where we gap down, and we have that window, we have that gap to fill, which puts us right in that 225 area. If you look at gap window, you're talking about that 221 area, right? So depending on a full gap fill, it would take us to the 223.96, and on gap window, it would put us at 221. Either way, I think we're destined now to hit those levels. So the question becomes, will it go straight there? So let me put the 24-hour chart back on. Will it go straight into these levels? Or will we get some type of bullish consolidation back to the 116 breakout, which would be ideal, and then go higher? This would be honestly the ideal scenario. But if we gap and go tomorrow, we'll likely hit the 224, 225 area tomorrow, in my humble opinion. So if you're not already in Apple and you've been waiting to get in, or unfortunately you got shook out and on this move down, here's a perfect opportunity. I think as this thing retraces, we put in the close that we need to. Well, let's go back to the daily chart. So we don't have a daily close above 216, but we have the after hours into the 216 area. So ideally tomorrow you'd want to pull back to the 216 area, and then from there we go up. That would definitely be an ideal entry, or you're going to be looking for something like this. You're going to fill the gap, then you're going to come to the 216, and then you're going to go. Either way, this chart is extremely bullish. It's through this high volume node right now into this open area, and will take us right into this this next high volume node. So I love the chart. Biggest volume we've seen in green candle size over the last several months. The last being over here at the bottom of the pre-tariff or tariff post-tariff news. So this is an unbelievable chart. Super unfortunate for those that got caught in this little bear trap right here. If you did, you have a perfect opportunity to get back in on some bullish momentum. So that's kind of how I see the Apple chart. Wanted to bring it to you in live real time to show you what I'm doing. I will definitely be adding to my position at this 216 for a nice move to the 224, 225. And then once we get above that, you're going to be wanting to see a candle close above that and a confirmation candle, and then a retest at 225. And then we are going higher, my friends. So that's how I see Apple. If you like the analysis today, tick that, thumbs up, hit the like button. Oh my God, it's late at the end of the day. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, tick that little bell, and comment below on what you're doing, how you see Apple, and I will see you guys on the next one. Thanks and take care.